Hello and welcome to Perplexed Damage. Today I will be going over the starter set from the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is specifically from the movie, and I actually got a really good deal on this. Usually most places are about 25 to 28 for starter sets, while Fast Forces are around 15. But I got this one for $17.99, and it was just because of the manufacturer, the glue or the tape on the box. It came undone during the manufacturer transporting. So basically, I got the whole starter set for $17.99. So a really good deal. So I'll go over what it came with, and then I have a review on each character and for you. So all right. So this starter set included 6 figures: Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, Gamora, Drax the Destroyer, Groot, and Ronan, otherwise known as Ronan the Accuser. It also included, which was always a good thing, is these special black dice. They're the ones that have the squared corners, so they're not, circular ones. So not too bad of dice. So I'm always a sucker for new dice. Plus these are dark ones instead of white, so pretty cool. They also included, for standard objects, include heavy ones. You can see that they're different images than what they're used to. Just the regular WizKids on the back. Light objects. These are ultra heavies. And then these are the brand new ultra light objects that were debuted in the Captain America Winter Soldier starter. It also included six smoke markers. So what I think is cool on the back is it's kind of like water a little bit. If you can see that, it's pretty sweet. 4 barriers, which had different hindering squares than we're used to, and then 2 specials. So same thing on the back. Also included a brand new 2014 PAC card. So pretty cool. And then what I liked was the brand new, this is the one that the Winter Soldier didn't have, but it had the 2014 rulebook, Heroclix core rulebook. I actually reviewed this earlier this week at work. Actually, it was it was Friday night, and picked up on a few things that about 3 or 4 new things that I never even thought of. So it's always good to follow up on the rule books every couple of years. See what's different about the set. So okay, now I'm going to go over the figures for you. All right, first one is Star-Lord. He is number 101. Here's what he looks like. Pretty cool. Alright, and he's worth 75 points, and he has 5 clicks of health. I have some positives and negatives about all these characters, so I'll just go over with it, and then at the end of each character of the positives and negatives, I'll give them a rating, 1 out of 10. So, okay. Alright, his positives is that his dial, he seems very human. He doesn't seem like, like a cosmic type person, but he does seem very human. This is showing that, you know, he's not Indom, but he does have good improved movement through elevated and hindering. So I'm taking this as because of his mobile devices that he has that are part of his suit, his armor. He does have, on his top click, he does have running shot and penetrating psychic blast for 3 damage, and that's always good to have on your starting click. He's got a range of 6 with 8 for his speed with 10 attack, so not too bad. His special trait and his special damage is both really great. I really like them. His special trait, which also Drax has too, is Hadron Enforcer. Once per game, give Star-Lord a free action and choose an unoccupied square of clear terrain within range and line of fire. When you do, Star-Lord can use Pulse Wave this turn as if he occupied that square. So, not too bad. And then his special damage is friendly characters adjacent to Star-Lord that share a keyword with him can be given a non-free action even if they have 2 action tokens. When they do, deal that character 1 unavoidable damage after actions resolve, and don't remove tokens from the character at the end of the turn, even if this power is lost or ignored. So, pretty cool. That's sort of like, it's sort of like a special way of like Colossal Stamina or Masters of Evil team ability. So it's pretty cool for the Guardians of the Galaxy to have that. And okay. And his negatives are his special speed. It's all right, which is just he has Empower and Enhancement. I think it's all right, but adding leadership of any kind would have been cool. So maybe Empower, Enhancement, and leadership, as if he was like 100 points or so. I mean, that would have been cool to have. His low defense, it could knock him down fast. That's why, you know, adding a resource to him would be great for him. You could easily put the utility belt on him. He's only 75, so put the U belt on him, make him like an 85-point character. It would be much an advantage for him to have on. And so his rating is a 7 out of 10 for me. Alright, next is Rocket Raccoon, which is a really great sculpt. All these sculpts are really good, so WizKids is getting better with their sculpts. Alright, he is number 102 at 75 points, and he's got 5 clicks of health. The positives is that this is an awesome little guy. He's really good. His top click is Stealth. He's got a special attack, Willpower, and he's got Outwit for 7 range, which is like really, really good. He's tiny size too. The good thing about his Outwit is that he's got improved targeting through that he ignores hindering and other characters. So this allows him to outwit, you know, that opposing character that's in stealth. So pretty sweet. His special attack is really good. It's two big guns. Give Rocket Raccoon a power action, and he may then make 2 ranged combat attacks as free actions. So it's sort of like a flurry with just ranged attacks. So he's he's pretty legit. Plus having him at a 17 defense with tiny size, making him like an 18 defense. That's yeah, he's that good. I did have a negative for him. Is that yeah, he's an animal, so I would have liked to see some improved movement through elevated and hindering. But other than that, I mean, he is tiny size, so all you gotta do is just pick him up when a friendly character makes a movement. So, but all in all, he's pretty good. So I actually give him a high rating of 9 out of 10, just because he's so useful. I mean, just he's got willpower and that outwit, and 7 range with 2 targets. I mean, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good little guy. Alright. The next one is Gamora. Here she is. Pretty cool. Alright. Gamora is number 103, and you can play her at 100 or 75 points. She's got 7 clicks of life. Her positives are her special trait is awesome. Literally, it's give Gamora a free action and choose an opposing character. When Gamora attacks the chosen character, modify her attack and damage value by +1. Gamora can't choose again until the chosen character has been KO'd. So, so this helps her out. And it's basically like if she chooses you as a target, you gotta pretty much stay away from her, because she's gonna find some way to charge up on you and try to KO you. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. She's in Dom, which is really cool. It just proves that she's beyond being human, and you can clearly see that she's been trained. She's been training her stamina for years, so pretty cool. All right, and plus she's got on her top click, she's got charge with precision strike. It just makes sure her damage is getting through, and her special damage is like a good perplex, because basically what that is Gamora can use close combat expert. When she does, if Gamora hits an opposing character, modify 1 of that character's combat value by -1 until your next turn. So basically, it's sort of like a special perplex for her. There are some negatives. I do wish that she had improved movement through at least hindering. This would allow her to get to her opposing characters more easier. Allow her to move around the map better. So her blades, it shows up way too late on her dial, and one huge attack on her, it could fly straight through her blades. So I mean, she does have super senses, and then I believe toughness on the rest of her dial. So it's kind of lacking on defense, but her attack makes up for it. Surprisingly enough, she's got prop control, which is good. But sort of like the blades, it appears way too late on her dial for it actually to be functional. And I also would have liked to see some kind of combat reflexes on her dial someplace, either like part of a secondary special trait or something. So, all right, so rating out for her is a 6 out of 10. Next up is we got Drax the Destroyer, which is it's an awesome figure. They did a really good job on the detail, especially on his tattoos and stuff like that. Okay. He is number 104. He's got 125 points and 6 clicks of life. Some of his positives are he's in Dom. His top click is killer. I mean, he's got charge for 8 with super strength with an 11 attack, 17 impervious, and 3 exploit damage. So, pretty much, if he charges you, picks up a heavy object along the way, and attacks you, that's 3 plus 2 for 5 exploit weakness, which is pretty crazy. So, that's a pretty good combo. Okay. And majority of his clicks, he does have exploit, so that's pretty sweet. He does have very strong defense, including invincible in the middle, and that's really good for him to have. His negatives are he's only got 6 clicks of life, which seems low, but it's alright compared to some of his other, to his regular set figure from the countertop display, and then probably what we're going to see in the Guardians of the Galaxy, the normal regular set. It's alright. What I think is kind of a little out of place for this type of character is that he's got 6 range with a single target. And then his special trait that he shares with Star-Lord is... It's just not kind of what you expect from this type of character. But not too bad. I mean, at least he can, theme team prob from 6 out. I mean, it's cool. Alright. And for him, for a rating, I give him a 7 out of 10. Alright. 5th character is Groot. This is a very detailed sculpt. I really like this sculpt. You can see a lot of the bark, a lot of the black lines, and just the difference in size, comparing them to various characters. I mean, you can see there's quite a difference. So he's almost twice as tall as the rest of the figures. Alright. And he is number 105. He can be played at 100 or 75, and he's got 6 clicks of life. Here's the positives. His special speed it's amazing. Pretty much lines of fire drawn to opposing characters within 6 squares of Groot ignore hindering terrain. So pretty much around a 6 square radius around him, there's no hindering terrain for targeting opposing characters in stealth, which is like, it's sweet. His playing him at 100 points, his top click is great for keeping adjacent friendlies with high defense. I mean, he's got special damage, or special defense is he's got defend and invulnerability, and adjacent friendly characters can use toughness. So he's got an 18 defense for his defend, which is like pretty sweet. So we kind of recommend playing him next to a Rocket Raccoon. So you give Rocket Raccoon at least an 18 defense with toughness, so that's pretty sweet. So, alright. At 75 point click, he's very much a close combat attacker. That's when you start to get his charge with super strength, and pretty cool. He's Endom and giant size. His negatives are he has shape change, but only on his second half of his dial, and it would have been better on his top clicks. So it would have gave him that extra boost of defense. And also his 6 clicks of life, it seems low for him. But the countertop display one at least has a longer click life. So it makes up. Alright, and I will give him a rating of 8 out of 10 because of his special speed. Alright, and the last character is Ronan. So, pretty cool sculpt. Okay. This guy is awesome. Number 106, you can play him at 300, 200, and 100. At 300, you got 11 clicks of life. 200, you got 8 clicks of life. And 100, you have 5 clicks of life. So pretty much here's his positives. At 300, he's pretty much power cosmic. His special trait allows him, only at 300, Ronan's powers can't be countered. And he's already in Dom. So pretty much, you just gave Ronan the power to become power cosmic without the team ability. Which is pretty much saying, like, you know, like to the A versus X Scarlet Witch, yeah, you're pretty much slapping her in the face, like, you know, take that, you know, you can't take away my power cosmic, so it's pretty sweet. Plus, he's a flyer and an Indom, so that works out nicely. Alright, his improved targeting is he ignores hindering and other characters. That's just amazing. And he's got 10 range for a single target, which is like incredible. I think that playing him at 300 and 100 seems to be his best. At 300, you got that power cosmic ability, and your top click of, and you have a top click of running shot, pulse wave, and outwit of 5 damage is a great start. And his and he's got an 18 defense with energy shield deflection and impervious. And that energy shield deflection makes his defense a 20. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. And then at 100, he goes from being your usual leader to more of a teammate. And much like Drax, he's very in your face with charge and super strength. So he's pretty cool even at 100 points. Alright, the negatives are his 200 point dial. It seems okay, but it's flurry for his speed attack, and that is definitely keeping him only doing ranged attacks. So, because, yeah, you're basically wasting a power action to actually base somebody. But the good news is that if somebody does base you and gets you off your top clicks off of the 300, you're down to your 200, and you're flurrying them for like 4 damage so each. So pretty cool still. I would have liked to see a stop click, and because that would have been pretty much the icing on the cake. He does have his last 2 clicks. He's got free regen, but you know, would have nice been seeing some stop clicks, but that's all right. So his rating is a 9 out of 10. So I believe the best figures you're going to see from this set is Rocket Raccoon, Groot, and Ronan. So not too bad. They try to throw in at least a couple of really legit figures into the starting set. Alright. It does come with 2 maps. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide this stuff kind of off the maps really quick. KO all these characters right away. Alright, this is your first map here. Okay? It is the Klin indoor map. As you can see, your starting zones are right over here. There's a lot of walls. This is second floor terrain, and then it goes down to a lower floor. So second and first, some blocking terrain, some hindering here and there, a lot of rooms. So it's a good map. The other side is the Nova Corps headquarters indoor. So once again, you got starting zones over here. This is a nice big hindering structure here. And then this is first level terrain, so lower level, and then it goes up to secondary here. So pretty much you go from here down. And this is an isolated wall or room that completely walled in here, which is these two squares and these four here to enter into. So you got three separate walls. It looks like prisons, like prison cells. So that's what I think it would be, but I'm not too sure. So nice blocking terrain here. So not too bad at maps. Okay, so I do have one more thing, and this is a special giveaway. Every once in a while, Perplexed Damage likes to do a giveaway to our subscribers. So this week's giveaway, I'll give you about a week to submit, and it's only one submission per subscriber. Okay, and that is the Phoenix Bust Iron Man Colossal. This is from A vs. X. As you can see, it is steel factory sealed. There's this card. Basically, there's 3 different ways how you can win this Colossal. You could either, on YouTube, subscribe, leave a comment saying, hey, I want to be in the running for the Phoenix Buster. Or you can visit us at Twitter at Perplexed Damage. If you're not already a follower, go ahead and follow us. Leave us a tweet saying, hey, I want a chance to win that Phoenix Buster. Or you can go to Instagram, Perplexed Damage, become a follower, and do the same thing. I will probably post a little advertisement for this video on the Instagram and also the Twitter page. So all you gotta do is just I'll even make it easier for you. All you gotta do is just like and comment on Instagram for your chance to win this. Pretty much, I'll probably give you a week. So let me see. It's Thursday night, so we can do. No. It's Monday night. Excuse me. We can do until next Sunday night, Monday night or Monday early morning, Sunday night at midnight. Okay, so 12:01 Monday is basically when this drawing will end, and I'll go ahead and post a video on here telling you the winner. So if you want your chance to win this Iron Man Phoenix Buster, subscribe, comment here on YouTube, or visit us at Perplexed Damage on Twitter or Perplexed Damage on Instagram, and say you want to get in on this drawing for this pretty cool Colossal. So we already have 2 more of these, and we really don't need the 3rd one. So factory sealed Phoenix Buster Iron Man. Alright, so that is about it for the Guardians of the Galaxy starter set. So I highly recommend going out there and paying the extra 20-25 bucks for it. I was pretty happy that I got it for cheap. And don't forget, a week from this Friday. Yeah, a week from this Friday, Guardians of the Galaxy comes out in theaters, and it should be pretty awesome. So, all right. So, hey, we're reminding you that if you're going for that KO, don't forget to perplex your damage first. Later, guys.